Good morning, everybody. Humbled and honored to be here, first of all. Let me begin with a story. 3 years back, 2010, May 2010, during one of my corporate film shoots, so I was like a corporate advertising person, like some of you who will be, like the ones who are sitting in the audience, some of which you are, and I happened to go across to film one of the movies that I was shooting for at that time. And I meet this woman who has 6 kids, 6 girls, and she's pregnant with the 7th one. And she's sending her 7.5-year-old, 8-year-old daughter to a brothel so that she can feed the rest of the 5 daughters that she has. And when I ask her, what is it that you envision for the 7th child that's there in your womb? She tells me if it's a boy, she's going to bring him up, get him educated. But this time, if it's a girl, she's going to strangle her the minute she's born. You're standing there like a 23-year-old young woman right out of MBA in advertising, and the last thing that you want to hear is a man or a boy gets to live in India, a girl fetus gets to die. And that's how, I think 4 months down the line, I quit my job and started Protsahan. What we basically wish to do at Protsahan and that we've been doing for the last 3 years is basically we do a lot of encouragement through education, grassroots trainings with art, cinema, technology, photography, theater and dance, all the creative pursuits lined in together, create a creative, a platform for a creative livelihood opportunity. Get the kids to train in handicrafts, get the kids to train in photography. For example, if there's a girl at my school who cannot speak or hear, so handicrafts might not be the best option because she still needs to understand the business skills and the finance part of it. So she gets into something which is more creative and where her interest lies so much more, which is photography. So we are training her on that. And finally, how she ends up becoming a woman or micro-entrepreneur who can further train 10 micro-entrepreneur, as we call it, if not hundreds, at least 10 to 20 women in her community. How are we going to do that? Is first, for the first 10 months of the project, 10 to 18 months of the project, we wish to empower 100 girls with business skills, financial literacy skills, digital skills, and of course the training, or the grassroots training which is involved in the project. In the next phase of the project, where we probably wish to go about 24th or 36th month, these 100 trained girls will further train 5, 10, 15, and that's the reason we're calling it a micro-entrepreneurial project. These 5, 10, 15 girls who further get trained up will lead to a chain reaction in the society, in their close community, which currently, as we estimate, comprises of 140,000 girls in the same community who are sexually tortured by their fathers every night because they don't have mamas, who can't speak or hear, who are sexually abused because they're on the street. So the girls the beneficiaries that we are trying to target are the ones who are on the street or on the slums. And finally, what we end up getting is a full-charged, awesome woman of micro-entrepreneur. How are we going to do about the planning and the strategic part of the project finances? Is more than 50% of the project finances go directly into the training costs. So be it providing the training kits, be it providing the handicraft training, photography, cinema. So there are 3 girls at my school who want to become filmmakers. Yeah, so all the training equipment and all of that, partnerships happen right here. This is where the majority of the costs are going to go. The other 26% go towards the operations and the marketing bit of things. So if we are trying to set up a kind of a handicraft micro enterprise for a young girl who's about 16, 17, 18 years of age, this is where the next 26% go, and 24% will be used for the manpower costs which are involved on the project. How we're going to go about doing is right here. So if they're interested in photography, we will train them as photographers in the community. So a young child who's never been to a formal school ends up becoming a photographer. A young kid who understands art, this is Varli, yeah? So you just use trigonometry and geometry and end up training a girl who's sexually assaulted every night into doing something that she loves, doing something that she's passionate about, art and design, and she ends up becoming an art micro-entrepreneur. So this is how we're going to go about doing it. These are all pictures from Protsahan, and this is what we have done in the past. A lot of handicraft products, a lot of photography exhibitions, and all that inclusive. We basically wish to empower women with a lot of empathy, a lot of something which is not really spoken about in the social enterprise sector, a lot of love, encouragement, creativity, and a lot of self-sustainability with the kind of micro-enterprises that we are trying to form with them or for them. And we wish so that no matter how charged, as Invictus says, no matter how charged with punishments they scroll, no matter how, whatever the history of child abuse that they've seen, they will be the masters of their fate, and they will be the captains of their soul. Thank you.